Welcome back to Xenonauts. So, after a pretty disastrous Terra mission, the Xenonauts are reeling. We lost some good people and some good gear on that mission, and we really need a couple of wins to get us back into this game. To start off our win streak, we finish our research of our new dropship, D42 Shrike dropship. The D42 Shrike is a VTOL aircraft that combines the functionality of a helicopter with the performance of conventional aircraft. It is a major upgrade on the CH-48 Charlie, being much faster and able to carry more troops. It's also better equipped for operating in urban spaces. A mission that involves large helicopters disembarking troops in built-up areas is a recipe for disaster. Indeed, it is a testament to the skills of our pilots that none of our missions have begun with a bungled landing and deadly fireball. The Shrike is a rugged, boxy creation that is as effective as it is ugly. It uses a pair of tilting TF-19 turbofan engines to cruise through the air at supersonic speeds, and then perform a vertical landing on arrival at the target site. These monstrous turbines are themselves driven by two sizable ER-12 Elenium reactors, providing enough power to keep even a fully loaded craft airborne for days. In fact, the range limitation of the craft is due to pilot fatigue rather than fuel capacity. However, the most important result of these new engines is a greater carrying capacity than the CH-48 Charlie. The Shrike can carry up to 10 soldiers, rather than 8, inside its armored troop compartment, which has large ramps at both the front and rear to allow safer disembarkation in a hazardous landing zone. One does not need a brain as large as mine to see that bringing a quarter more soldiers into battle will significantly increase our chances of victory. Now, after the last few missions, our rosters are looking pretty bare, so we need to get some fresh blood on the team. Jennifer Griffiths, Jennifer Baker, Alison Morris, Anna Voss, and Grigory Dybin are all brought onto the team. They have mighty big boots to fill. It's the end of the month, and we have some bad news. That council has given us our monthly paycheck, and it's not quite as big as we were hoping. While we didn't lose any countries, this lack of funding has put us seriously deep into the red. This one setback could very well mark the beginning of the end for the Xenonauts. So since we can't bring home the bacon through national funding, it's time to start shooting down UFOs and stripping them for parts. Kind of like some super futuristic chop shop. First up on the chopping block is a Corvette flying close to our Middle Eastern base. And as luck would have it, we have yet another Corvette to shoot down. Time to remove the aliens from their former property and then sell their stuff on Kijiji. First, we are bringing back Lindsay Heaven as our sniper. He's been hurt, but we really don't have anyone waiting on the bench this round. Radka is also coming back as our shield bearer this round. It's fairly dangerous to have a wounded shield bearer, but we will just have to try to be extra careful with her. Jennifer Murray is proving to be an able heavy weapons officer, so despite her wounds, she's once again grabbing the big gun and looking to blast some alien scum. John Shale is back, but this time as an assaulter. He's not in the best of health either, but given his stats and the gear we have to go around, we have little choice but to put him back on the front lines. The former sniper Henrik is going to be backing up Lieutenant Shale as our second assaulter. Robin Berg will be taking over as our rocketeer. As before, we load him up with more rockets than he can carry, intending to drop them off in the dropship for later use if required. Our one and only rifleman on this mission will be played by Private Vasilieva. Her stats aren't great, but if she can survive her first time out, maybe we can mold her into an alien-killing machine. And Ronald Jones will be out as our new shield bearer. He's got unusually high strength, time units, and reflexes for the job, so I expect him to excel. Everyone is heading out wrapped in wolf armor, so we should have a bit more leeway in terms of being able to take a hit. But leaving with wounded might just undermine the benefit of the advanced armor. We've got one more Corvette to take down before our dropship can touch down. And given we've already have a mission lined up, I decide to bomb this one straight away. And with that, the dropship has touched down to begin our latest Corvette assault. Alright, so here we go. We need to be exceptionally careful on this mission. We cannot afford to lose anybody, really. Like, we are in such a bad way right now. It's just unbelievable. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to drop these rockets in the dropship so that we can come back for them later should we need them. Now let's take a look out to the sides and see what we can see. Unfortunately, this is a map that I don't recognize. Now, normally I'm happy when that happens, but in this instance, not so much. Because if I knew a map, then at the very least I would probably have a pretty good idea of the best strategy to take it on. In this instance, I have no idea. So it looks like we have quite a bit of area to explore down in that direction. And this is our map edge up here. So best bet is actually to probably try to move along this way and use the map edge as a bit of cover. So it's kind of... Okay. We could have somebody around that corner, so let's get our shield kind of facing that way. I want to take a peek through here if we can. Still not seeing anybody. So you're going to go ahead and march over here. Take a peek down here, make sure we're... Okay, so we're pretty much clear as far as this side is concerned. So I'm not too worried there. Alright, now we have our heavy gunner. I'm most worried about if something basically rounds this corner next turn and opens fire on us. That's kind of our worst case scenario right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crouch him there with his shield kind of pointed that way. She's going to... That's kind of a dumb way to have to do things. Let's see. Maybe there's a better way for her to go then. Okay, she's going to move to here and kind of face her shield the same way. And this wall will protect her from this direction, and her shield will hopefully protect her from this direction. We'll get our heavy weapons officer kind of moved up behind her and kind of watching over this way, though I don't expect we're going to see anything here. For the time being, our sniper is actually going to stay on the... No, never mind, he won't, because that's not actually going to give him a good line of sight, because if he tries to shoot at the door, this wall is going to stop him. So instead, he's going to move to this side, because we plan to move this way. So if he's over here, he can snipe down this alleyway and provide us with covering fire that way. You are going to move this way, but stay behind the dropship. Use it for cover. Might as well while it's available. And then... Well, let me see. We still have the Rocketeer. Rocketeer can just stay on the ship for now. And our Rifleman is probably going to do the same and just kind of move to the edge to provide any covering fire should something decide to show its alien face over here. So I think that's the way we're going to go. As I said, we have to be super careful this mission. Everybody is in wolf armor, so that's pretty good. So hopefully we won't have any casualties. That is the end goal here, is to complete this mission without casualties, because if we don't, then the chances of us actually being able to complete, you know, this this mission, or the for us to actually repel the aliens successfully, go way down, because we just don't have the money to hire new soldiers at this point, and without soldiers we can't run missions, and without missions we can't make money. So this is our do or die mission. So, we're going to move this guy up to take her spot where she just left. And we're going to get some shield guys moving up this way. Or at least this shield guy moving up this way. Get her shield facing off in that direction. We're going to kind of back this guy up to this edge here to make sure we have some protection from this direction, because I still don't trust it. And how far out can you move? Not very far. I think if you were to move here, you would actually have some decent protection. So you can move there, and then we can move our Rifleman here. The Rocketeer can still stay on the dropship for now. I don't think we're going to need him right away. Though I definitely have to make sure I am not hesitant about using his rockets. And in that spirit, I think I am going to move him up a little closer to the front, because he has to be in a position to fire that rocket at a moment's notice. And he can't really do that on the dropship. Sounds like we have some alien on civilian fighting going on, which right now I'm fine with. If the civilians can do some damage or even kill some, that would be a great help to me. I don't think they're going to be able to manage it, but I'm hoping. Okay, so here's kind of our first problem of the mission. We have a little bit of a no man's land across with this unknown quantity right over here. And it doesn't look like we'll have a whole ton of cover on the other side even once we get there. So we're going to start by... there are no good options here. If I go here, I'm leaving myself open this way. If I go here, I'm leaving myself open this way. If I go here, I'm still leaving myself open this way, but not as bad. Okay, let's start by moving there. Oh, okay. We have our first bogey. So maybe we should back up and let him come to us. Yeah, that I think is our best move. All right, so let's see here. Can you... No, there's a tool cabinet in the way. You can move down to here, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And then maybe we can engage from this door. I'm tempted to move her up there, but if something kind of rounds from over here, it would have a pretty good shot on her if I did. So maybe the best bet here is actually to move this guy back onto the dropship and bring our heavy gunner back around here. Because hopefully what'll happen is that disc will kind of float out this way in an attempt to get closer to the person that they just saw, and we can take advantage of their disc stupidity in that regard. Now, luckily, a disc is not too worrying in this instance. They are not exceptionally strong, and our armor has a pretty good chance to resist anything they want to throw at us. But all the same. Alright, so we're going to move here. That should provide pretty good cover for our sniper. So hopefully we can bring him into this next battle. Unfortunately, I don't think our assaults are going to be much use on this map. Or at least not yet, anyway. And our shield officers are going to stay right where they are. So hopefully this disc will come over and oblige us. That'd be really nice. Well, I heard the disc fire. And it sounds like it was after a civilian. Alright, so let's see if we can't get eyes on this disc again. Nope, it's moved off on us. Oh, there he is. Okay. So we can see him. We can't shoot him from here. Let's see, if you move forward, and if you were to move forward, could you shoot him? You could. It'd be fairly close to our assault. So we definitely want to get her out of the way first. But I think that's the way to go. So, let's get our assault pulled back. She's going to be shooting blind on this one, because once I pull her back, I won't have line of sight on that disc anymore. But I think this is the way to do it. So you're going to go ahead and crouch down, so that she can shoot over top. And you can crouch as well. This might not work very well because of the intervening obstacles, but I'm willing to throw some shots into the dark in the hope of killing that disc. Yeah. We didn't manage to land any hits there, which is unfortunate, but is what it is. And hopefully, we've at the very least gotten its attention. Now you are going to go ahead and close that door, because I don't want to give it any free shots. And let's see if we can't lure the thing into us, because... Oh, right, there it is. That's kind of what I was hoping it would do. Though I could have done without it actually, shooting at us. Alright. So now that we've drawn it out into the open, let's see if we can't kill it. So let's open up with our machine gunner again. Alright, looks like we may have gotten a little bit of a hit on it. Nothing amazing. It's not yet. Let's see. If I stepped our sniper out here, could he get a shot? He could, but he'd be going through his teammate. That looks a little better. Alright, and then to get back into cover would be... I have 52 points to spend on a shot. So let's go for a full 95% shot. Not sure if that hit or not. I don't think it did. Alright, let's get you hiding again. You can come out, and to get back behind cover, you need 28. So we can go for a full 24. Way to miss. Alright, that was not great. I was kind of hoping to kill him this turn. Well, let's see what luck we can get with the carbines. Alright, to close the door, we don't need all that many time units, so we can probably do this. No luck there. And let's do... Yeah, no. Let's not push our luck on that one. Maybe this guy can get a shot in. Yeah, no luck there. Alright, can you pull back? You can. So we're going to pull you back. We're going to pull the shield guy back. That makes it harder for that disc to shoot at us next turn. We'll have to draw him out a little bit more into the open if he wants to take a shot. Yeah, there's the resist. And he's put himself in a pretty good position for us, actually. Not as good a position as I was hoping he was going to, but I think we can use this. So we crouch. And take the shot. Still nothing. Alright, now I should be able to take the shot without having to worry about sniping my own guys, though. So let's try it. There we go. Alright, that's how it's done. First bogey down, no casualties, a little bit of heavy ammo expenditure. in the form of basically all of our first clip of heavy ammo. But you know what? I have plenty of ammo, and I'm willing to waste some if it means I can keep my soldiers alive just that little bit longer. Okay, so now that it's taken care of, I want to move down here and just see if we can't take a look at what's over here, because those things are support units. They're very rarely out on their own. But I'm not seeing anything, so bring her back in here, keep everybody out of sight as much as we can. And, yeah, carry on as we were. We're going to take a turn to let our heavy weapons officer reload, and we'll continue in the direction that we were originally planning. I think that is our best option at this point. So go ahead, reload. Now you, I want you to go towards here. Alright, nothing coming out of the woodworks to kill us yet. So you're going to go ahead and crouch there, and hopefully you'll be okay. It's a rather risky place for you to be, won't lie. Let's move our shield person up here and crouch, and hopefully if they decide to take a shot, they'll go after the shield person rather than her. Or him, I guess. Alright. And we can bring our other shield person up. And we'll use these barrels as cover. Oh, hello. Nope, we have androns. So we are, in fact, in a really bad position here, with no time units to actually get out of it at this turn. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. And we don't know what's up here, so even taking this position might not be the best decision. Okay, we can see the andron. Let's get our shield guy to safety at least. Close the door. So we know he's down here. We have a turn where these guys are basically going to be out in the open. And I don't suppose I have anybody close enough who can gas them, or smoke them, I mean. So, yeah, you're the... well, maybe you can. If we move you to here... how many time units do you need to throw one of these? 43. Can you maybe get it, like, right there? You could. If you take another step forward, that's 44. So I think we can do this, because he can throw it pretty far. There we go. Alright, now that leaves him out in the open a little bit, but if something comes from up here, it's going to have to go through the smoke to get him anyway. I doubt that andron is going to be able to run all the way up here and round that corner this turn. If it does decide to take a pot shot at these two over here, they at least have the cover of smoke that will hopefully keep them safe. And then we can deal with him next turn. Now, speaking of, with where he is, we probably don't want to leave our rifleman where she is. So we will move her. Let's see. If we can get our... we'll put our sniper over here. Then he can kind of shoot over the shield guy next turn. We can put our rifleman here. And then that way she's a little bit better protected. Heavy weapons officer is still kind of out in the open a little bit here. And that is worrying me somewhat, I won't lie. But I think for at least a turn, she'll be okay where she is. It depends on how this andron moves. So let's see what he decides to do. Oh, hello. We have two of them now. Oh, nice. Nope, we're down to one again. Oh. Alright, and we have a disc. Alright, so the aliens are moving in on us. We've already took down that andron with a reaction fire, which makes me very happy. Because that makes my life so much easier. Where's that other one? I don't see him. Mr. Andron. There he is. Alright. So, at least we can see him. He's definitely the bigger threat, as opposed to that disc. So we're definitely going to try to take him out first. So, rat-tat-tat. Yes! Alright, we are getting very lucky on this mission, and I am glad to see it. So let's take a 28 shot. Good. Let me see. Can we risk another one? Yes. Perfect! Haha, that's what I like to see. Okay. So, we've taken out that andron, we've taken out 2 heavy discs, we've taken out a 3rd andron. I think we are probably going to have to deal with at least one more Andron somewhere on this map, as well as the UFO, of course. But that was a pretty good turn, all things considered. So let's pull back, close that up, and we'll get our rocket person moved up to this corner here. Doubt you can pull back with how many time units I use there, but with all the bogeys that we've killed this turn, I also think you'll be just fine to sit there for a turn. So, and just in case, let's get you moved up to this corner here. Kind of face out this way. I don't see anything, so that's a good sign. So I think we'll be okay to leave them there for a turn. Jennifer Murray is definitely proving to be a very able heavy weapons officer for us. We're going to basically pull her inside here, because I think we're ready to start moving forward. Let's see what they do. Alright, no alien activity that turn, which is good. We got very lucky with our shots that turn. I will not attribute that just to skill. We were lucky in where that Andron moved, because he basically put himself right in a freaking firing range for our heavy weapons officer. This guy just got obliterated the moment he rounded the corner, which was nice to see. And this guy was close enough that we could take him out with a shotgun without too much trouble, so... Alright, let's keep exploring. Alright, so we have the UFO. And it's a bloody Corvette, and I hate assaulting these damn things. Because they never seem to go well for me. Let's get another shield officer moved up to where that last one just was. And where do we want to... Yeah, see, this is kind of a giant open no man's land. And if they open that door, they're going to be able to shoot us pretty easy. It's the type of thing that's kind of making me maybe consider moving down this way, shooting open this fence, and going this way. I think that might be a little better, actually. Because fences won't survive long to a shotgun or a heavy weapon blast. Hell, we could even potentially use a rocket if we really wanted to. Put a rocket right there, blow a hole in the fence for us. Let's take a step forward. But, you know what? The rocket might be overkill, now that I think about it. When we can just shoot the thing open. And I think that's the better option. Let's go ahead and start working on it. So I want to shoot the chain link fence. You have no time units to do that with, so that's kind of useless. You do. So go ahead and shoot this chain link fence. Let's see if we can't take it out. At the very least, it empties its clip so that we can... Can I go through there yet? Nope. It empties its clip so that we can reload without feeling like we completely wasted the ammo next turn. Let's see. Let's see if our sniper can help us out here. Let me see. I want to be able to move back in there, though, because it's still a fairly dangerous area. So I have 56 to spend. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. So now we can start moving our guys down this way to go through that that hole we just made. So let's pull her back, or him back. Sorry, Ronald. Pull him back over to here, and we'll start basically moving up to this wall and trying to move through this hole that we've made. Oh yeah, he's only got 14 time units, so no reloading there. Who have we not really moved? You haven't, but you know what? It's probably a good idea to keep you there as a guard anyway. Our heavy weapons officer can move. So let's get her moved up to this tool cabinet and use that as cover for this next turn. She's going to be probably one of the last people through that hole I've made. She's not exactly a great assault element, and I don't really want to risk her either. She's probably one of our better soldiers, and she's already wounded. But then again, so are most of my soldiers, so... Meh. Alright, so far so good. Let's round the corner. Not a great amount of cover over here, I won't lie. Let's kind of come through here. At the very least, we can use this building as we move forward. So we're going to bring our assaulter down here as well. A shielder and assaulter moving forward should be enough that they can, you know, survive first contact with whatever we happen to see. So speaking of, let's move our second pair down here and get them ready to move into the breach next turn. and keep everybody crouched since it's much, much safer. Alright, now our heavy weapons officer. We're going to get her moved up as well, actually. The suppression is nice. Though, I guess it's androns. You can't really suppress androns, can you? Either way, if we don't have suppression, at the very least we have high rate of fire and high damage percentage. So, I will take it either way. And then we'll keep these guys kind of watching from this building and move them through after we're sure the coast is clear over here. At least that is the plan so far. But as I said, I'm beginning to think we might actually just be down to what's left on the UFO. I kind of want to check that out before I commit to it, though. So let's just see if we can't take a look around this army base. Alright, you don't have the time units to move out this turn, so we're going to leave you in there. We'll move him up to the door, and he can at least maybe stick his head out and take a look around and see what he can see. Nothing astounding so far. Let's go ahead and move up to here. And then hopefully, I see an open door. That could just very well be a civilian. Well, we'll crouch here. We have the boxes for cover and the shield to cover for this direction. We can move our assaulter up to here. And he can kind of keep a watch in this direction. I just want to sweep a couple of these buildings real quick, because I don't know, there's something nagging at me that just says that the situation is not as safe as it might appear to be. We'll move her up to the corner here. I don't think she's going to be of much use there, but you never know. Yep, that's not a very good place for you to be. Our sniper... Oh wait, that's not a sniper, that's a rifleman. Sniper, where's your sniper? On the door. Alright. Well, Mr. Rifleman, since you've already started moving, let's move you to here. And hopefully, that won't be your death. Sniper is going to go ahead and move over to here. Kind of keep an eye back that way. But I think we're okay. And our Rocketeer is basically going to pick up where our heavy weapons left off. And move in either next turn or the turn after, depending on how long it takes us to sweep a couple of these buildings. And what we find. But androns, I don't know, like, I haven't heard them moving around. I don't know, I don't think we have anything else to worry about. Famous last words. There is a second floor to this, but I think we would have seen the andron this turn if he was up there. I just don't think they're there. Do I go ahead and move on the UFO? If I move on the UFO and there's still an andron on the map, he could potentially come up from behind me and give me a very bad day. But I've already killed what? One, two androns, 2 discs. Alright, let's just play it safe. We'll, actually, wait, hold on. I want to move up to this window here. Take a peek in the building. Nothing in there. So, we're going to set her here. Move her support up kind of behind her. And if I don't see anything moving around this turn, then I'm going to go ahead and start moving on the UFO. But, I don't know, there's just something that is nagging at me about this situation. Maybe I'm being overly paranoid. Because, I mean, this mission is fairly important. Really, this mission is going to determine whether this is a campaign that we can continue. Oh, I saw some dead people. Or whether this is where the beginning of the end starts to happen. Okay, so we have 2 dead civvies in here, but that could very well have been one of the things that we've already killed. Because we did have something... Yeah, we had 2 discs come from this way, right? I'm trying to remember now. We had the disc that was over here, came down here, and we killed it. So, I don't know. So far, I think we're still okay. Because there was a broken window, so it's not like... Yeah, you know what? I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I think it was the disc that killed them. So, and I think I am just kind of panicking a little bit for nothing. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Go that way. Thank you. Alright, now, speaking of, let's bring our last two people down this way. Or at least get them started to. How far can you move? Alright, you move there. Alright. And as I said, if I don't see anything this turn, I think we're okay to start moving on that UFO. Ultimately. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing really moving around out here. The alien turns are passing pretty quick, so I'm thinking that they don't have a lot of aliens left to move. So I'm going to go ahead and start moving on that UFO. We're still going to do it cautiously, because I still don't trust this place. There's just something... I wish I could describe it to you guys, but my instincts right now are just screaming at me that I am making a huge tactical mistake by moving on this UFO before completely sweeping this area, but I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and kind of take this area here to start, since we can't go all the way across no man's land in one turn. No man's land in this instance being this area right out here. But hopefully, if my instincts are in fact wrong and this area is deserted, that shouldn't really be an issue. So let's go ahead and let me see. If I move there and there is something in here, she could very well get screwed. And considering how important she is, I'm going to go ahead and move her here. So I think that would... Hello! I knew it! I freaking knew it! Oh, right. Sweet, sweet vindication. My instincts were not wrong. So, best solution here, since we are not prepared for a fight, is just pull back. Pull back, and now that we know where it is, we can go in after it. Since we know where it is, and since it could very well come out this door, we're going to crouch and get ourselves pointed at it. Our sniper is more or less in a position where he could help next turn if we needed him to. Same with our rifleman. We'll bring our rocketeer down here as well, but I don't think he's going to be much use. Alright. Come, Mr. Andron. Let's see what you got. Alright, doesn't look like you got anything so far. So we're going to go ahead and start moving into this building. Don't like having to do this. Won't lie. Alright, we're going to move here. Crouch down. Move here. And crouch down as well. Hey, look, they have a video game system. Normal Nintendo? I'm thinking? Maybe? Hard to tell. Let's see. Okay, so if he rounds that corner, hopefully we will get a decent amount of shot into him. We need to hopefully... I was kind of hoping I could get some more support up there this turn, but I just don't think that's going to happen. So you go ahead and crouch there. What about if we brought you... It's still not good enough. I mean, he could run ahead and hopefully, and maybe help these guys, but one, there's really no area for him to take cover in there. So I think we're just gonna keep the team together. Keep the team together. And since we know the direction that we're liable to make contact, I think this is the right way to do it. There he is. Shoot him. Shoot him some more. Oh, please shoot him more. Okay, that didn't hurt as bad as I thought it was going to. Oh yeah, you still need to reload. Alright. You, thankfully, do not. And you only took a little bit of damage there, so we should be free and clear to just blow this guy to hell. There we go. Okay. So, was that the last Andron? At least the one, of the ones outside of the UFO? More than likely. More than likely. Do I trust that, though? I don't know. I don't know. That's asking me to extend an awful lot of trust. But if we look up on the second floor, that door isn't open. If we had an Andron up there, that door would be open. I almost guarantee that. We can see most of the roof, and there's nothing there. So I'm pretty sure that this building itself is clear. If there was any more Androns down this way, I think we would have seen them by now. I think they would have moved up on us. So I think we are ready to, in fact, start moving on that UFO. So let's go ahead and move up to here. So what we can do is potentially move in through this gateway here, come down along this side and kind of enter that way. It seems like a much more defendable way to do it than to try to come in out of this way and blow our way through the fence again. Going to take a little longer, but you know what? Considering how important it is that our soldiers survive this mission, I'm okay with taking a couple extra turns to get everybody where they need to be. So let's get her over there. We'll get you kind of following up behind her. Yep, that's a her. Okay. And with that dead, I feel a little bit better about moving our people into slightly less defendable positions. Not completely open, because that's still not a good idea. But at the very least, doing something like this, I'm not as nervous about it as I was before. That being said, complacency, as soon as you're complacent in this game, it will bend you over a barrel and do unspeakable things to you. That's just the way this game works. Let's see. Okay, we're going to move into this building here with her, and our Rocketeer is going to kind of move up, because our Rocketeer, we are going to make liberal use of inside this UFO. I'm not having another mission where I lose people inside the damn UFO. I'm going to fill that thing with explosives, light the match, and walk away. That is the plan. More or less. Alright, so let's prepare ourselves to kind of move into that area. I think, as I said, I think we're fine. I don't think we have anything to worry about. But, again, I don't trust this game. I do not. It's, this game can be a bit of a bitch sometimes. It's just the way it is. So we're going to keep people watching every direction that we can. Keep line of sight going everywhere that we can. Keep reaction fire ready to go in every direction that we can. So we're actually going to move her up to this building, because that, I think, will provide better cover. And opens up this cover for our sniper, and actually our sniper is going to move up behind our heavy weapons officer, but our Rocketeer can kind of move up here without getting in everybody's way. You are going to be the little bit of a laggard, so you're basically just going to have to sprint to keep up with everybody. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. We still have another Andron somewhere. Where is it? I'm almost certain that I heard it. Okay. Let's start moving down this way a little bit. Because, as I said, I'm almost certain that I heard another Andron. And I do not want to get caught off guard by one of those things. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start moving most people towards that UFO. I'm pretty sure if it's just a single Andron, these two can handle it on their own. And if it looks like he's in a really hard to attack position, then we will pull them back and redirect the other forces over to help them. But I think for just a single Andron, that I'm not even 100% sure exists, I think I heard it moving. And I am just not taking chances on this one. I'm going to just send somebody out to scout a little bit more before I commit any more forces. But I think we're going to be okay. You are still just basically going to sprint to catch up because your time units are so bad. Yeah, like I thought I heard an Andron like walk through a fence or something last turn. So I don't know. As I said, let's take a look over here just to make sure. There's only so many other places it could be. So I am seeing that we now have a piece of fence that's been knocked down there. Let's see. Well, you know what? Keep these two together. We will check over here, and if we don't see anything, we can kind of redirect in that direction next turn anyway. I actually think I will leave the sniper behind to cover them as well. It just seems like that might be a better idea than to just send those people off on their own. We'll get our other people kind of moved up onto that UFO, because I would like to take it sooner rather than later. We're going to go ahead and move to this side, get our assault up and behind him. But I want our assault to watch this way for a couple of turns. Because again, I'm not fully trusting what I'm seeing so far. Let's get our Rocketeer moved up a little more, as well as our Heavy Weapons Officer. Is that everybody? Have you moved? You could stand to move a little more. Go there for now. Sniper, you're gonna just... actually, you're gonna watch this way. As I said, with that fence, I'm not sure if that fence was gone before, or if that's the fence I heard being crushed by an Andron. I wish my memory was that good. It just isn't. I haven't heard any more activity from the Androns, though, but that doesn't mean anything. They can be silent when they want to be. So we're going to go ahead and move around this side of the building. Because if he did come through there, he's either got to come down this way and up through one of these holes here, if he's coming for us, or he's got to head up this way. You know, those are really his only two options. Or he can stay put, I suppose, but they very rarely do. So we're going to watch that side, just in case he's inside this building and decides to open the door to say hi. Now let's get our Rocketeer kind of on this side as well. So this is going to be our, I guess, right side breaching team. And our left side breaching team will be on, well, the left side. And that's where our other heavy weapons officer will go. And you need to just keep yourself running. This mission has gone so well so far, and I'm terrified that this whole thing is about to go foobar on me. So, apologies if my caution is being slightly less entertaining than normal. But, again, if I don't win this mission, or if I lose too many soldiers in the completion of this mission, then that pretty much spells the end of this playthrough. And I'd rather not have that happen just yet. I'm still having too much fun with this game. Not that I couldn't just start up another playthrough, but... I mean, come on. We don't give up. We're the Xenonauts. If we gave up, then who would protect the Earth? Alright, as I said, we're going to take a turn and just kind of get some line of sight down in this little area over here. If I don't see anything, then I guess we move on to taking that UFO. Alright. I'm not seeing anything so far. Alright, maybe I'm just being paranoid. It's entirely possible, but... oh. I have that nagging feeling again. Something is about to go horribly, horribly wrong. The wheels are about to come off, and they're about to come off in a big way. And I don't like the feeling. Alright. We're not going to breach this UFO until we get those other two up there, though. But I guess with that sweep, we're free to move them up without having to take such, drastic combat maneuvers to keep them safe. That being said, I still don't trust this game as far as I could... well, I could probably throw it pretty far. CD doesn't take up or isn't very heavy, but you know what I mean. So I'll get them here. And hopefully in a couple of turns we can get them up next to that UFO. Actually, I think next turn I'm going to take a peek inside real quick. I'm not going to actually commit any soldiers to it. But I want to get a peek inside just to see which layout we're dealing with here. Oh yeah, we still have our sniper. I completely forgot he was there. So we'll move up to here and keep an eye behind us because, again, paranoid. It's not paranoia if there really is a murderous robot out to kill you. Alright, let's take a peek inside. Hello? Why are these doors open? That worries me more than anything. Because we don't get the benefit of being able to just compartmentalize our fights anymore if those doors have been destroyed. Maybe that's what I heard. Maybe the Androns, walk through the doors. Ugh. Alright, well, at least I know which layout I'm dealing with. They both aren't great, but I think this one I prefer over the other one. Alright, we can start getting our sniper moved up as well. I don't know where we can really position him. He'll probably just have to kind of hang out at the door and after we get people inside. Have you moved? Yeah, okay, everybody else has moved, really. Yeah, I think the noise that I heard might have just been an andron moving around inside the UFO. I'm becoming more and more convinced of that. So I think we are going to be good to breach this sucker next turn. Or not next turn, sorry, in a couple of turns. We're gonna actually move you here. That should keep you out of line of sight should anything decide to open that door. I want to actually take a peek. I want to start seeing if I can spot the aliens moving around inside here. Kind of get an idea of where they are. There's one item I'm missing from the new Firaxis XCOM games. It's the battle scanner. I like to be able to just throw something in there and see without having to send people in and risk their lives. But no sense wishing for things that we just cannot have. We have what we have, and we have to make do. And truth be told, we probably have the tools to breach this thing. I'm not sure what it is. There's probably a pretty good strategy somewhere out there to take down these damn Corvettes. I haven't found the one that works for me yet. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to get... Oops, nope. You moved up to here. You moved up to here. Get you both facing the right way. Open the door real quick to take a peek. Again, nothing's jumping out at me. We're going to pull you back by one. Let our assault take this position. Same idea here. We're going to move our Rocketeer up. Actually, maybe the assault should follow the shield guys and then the heavy weapons. See, the problem is you can only shoot over the first person in front of you. So going down this hallway, we really have to pick which weapons we want. We want the shields, because that's really our only cover. So what's going to be more useful? Well, I think if we basically do this kind of mix. We're going to have a heavy gun on one side, and an assault on the other. And then that way we have kind of the best of both worlds. We have a fast action, quick firing weapon that we can use if they decide to... try to come at us, and then we have a heavy weapon to kind of reply after their turn's over. So, let's start the breach. Alright, so we already have our first tango. And he's not in a great position, so we're actually going to pull back by a square. And see if we can't draw him to us. So we're going to crouch down here. We're going to get her moved in and crouched, along with our assault. Crouch, and then we can move our sniper. We'll move everybody up by a square to get them kind of ready to help next turn, and we'll get our sniper moved to here in the hopes that he can shoot over their heads next turn should we need him to do so. Alright, I was afraid of that. Oh, no! No! Damn it! Oh, she better not be dead. Crap. See, this is what I was afraid of. Alright. So. And this is the point where I think the proper solution to this problem is pull our sniper back. Put this guy here. Pull these guys out as far as we can. Pull you out. Actually, let's see if... Can you take another step? You can. Good. See, your shield broke, so you're not all that useful this mission anymore. And now you are going to put a rocket right about there. Way to miss. Close the door. Close the door. Alright. You close the door. There we go. And we're just going to start shooting rockets into this damn thing. We'll have to make a few trips back and forth to the Ranger, or to the dropship, but... Oops, we have to reload before we can shoot another rocket. At her. So you, reload please. You can't fire again this turn, so we'll wait on that. You are pretty much out of commission for right now, so what we're going to do with you, actually, is get you to start blowing a hole in this fence. And we'll send you to run back and grab rockets. Come on. Can we please blow a hole in the fence? You can help. You're not going to be doing anything else this turn. Come on. Shoot down the fence, please. There we go. Alright. Now that I think about it, I probably should have taken one down that wasn't right in front of the door, but whatever. So, hopefully... See, and this is what I freaking hate about assaulting these damn things, is like, what could I have really done to prevent that? I mean, really. Alright, put a rocket there, please. And close the door, and then you can kind of step off to the side. And you are going to start making a beeline towards our Sky Ranger. Or I guess it's a Charlie. I have the new Firaxis ones kind of on the brain at the moment, so apologies for the constant mention of the Sky Ranger that doesn't exist in this game. Alright. Damn Andron, though. Frickin', I hope that heavy gunner isn't dead. If she is, that's going to be a major blow. We can probably get a little closer. Like, if she died from that, it's just going to be such a... This is the danger of taking people that are already wounded on missions. Oops, what the... There we go. Okay, sorry, the controls went a little weird there for a second. Alright, you're going to grab as many rockets as you can carry. Since you don't have the shield now, you're basically a rocket toter. So you'll grab 4. That'll reduce your time units by a fair amount, but at the very least, we'll have a few that we can fire. And yeah, we're just basically going to fill that whole place with rocket fire, and hopefully that will take care of the Androns for us. Because I basically had it up to here with trying to assault these damn Corvettes. I swear that's where, like, probably most of my deaths have come from, is just trying to assault these damn things. You just open yourself up to so much pain by trying to do so. Alright, one more turn and we can, well, probably closer to 2 turns, actually. And we can continue the rocket barrage. Alright, so you're going to go here, and you're just going to drop all of these on the ground. On the ground, please. There we go. Alright, and your duty for now is done. You're going to step here, and you're going to grab a couple of rockets. You can't pick that up, unfortunately. But you're at least reloaded for next turn. Though I think I'll actually use a turn to pick up the rocket off the ground, truth be told. No. Thank you. Alright, put that in the backpack, please, and get into position for next turn. Hopefully they will be dumb enough to stick themselves out into the hallway and we can just shoot them. That would be nice. Open the door. Nope, doesn't look like it. So, let's see if we can't put a rocket... Again, we're kind of firing a little blind here. Alright, I want to put a rocket on this side where we saw that other Andron. Way to miss! Dumbass. Alright. Take a turn, to reload, and try to hit where I actually wanted him to hit this turn. Alright, you might as well crouch, reload, and you'll fire next turn. This isn't great. I hate assaulting these damn Corvettes. Open the door. And... put it there, please. There we go. I don't think that hurt anything, though. I didn't hear any screams. Alright, we're going to move you out of the way. And next turn, we're going to try to move some more people in. I don't know how well that's going to work, but hopefully with those rockets, we've softened them up. I don't think we have, though. If I'm being perfectly honest, I do not think we have. Alright, stop there. Let's get the assaulters in behind you. Let me see. If I move him there, he's got no protection from a shield, but then again, we saw how much protection from a shield the other person, or our heavy weapons officer had, and how much good it really did them, so I'm not all that worried about it. And we'll bring in her as well. And hopefully we'll have enough reaction fire that we can take them all out. Actually, why am I not doing this kind of the smarter way? Do I not have a smoke grenade on one of you people? Sniper does. Alright, perfect. Sniper, move there. Smoke grenade. in front of us, please. And then that way, even if they do come out to try to shoot us, maybe if I had thought of this earlier, we'd still have a heavy weapons officer. Who knows? I hope she didn't die. That's going to be such a pisser if she did. Yeah, well, let's see what we can see. Wow, that smoke dissipated fast. Alright, not seeing anything still. Alright, move here. Alright, so he's there. I don't think we've done any damage to him. Let me see. Take a quick peek that way. Not seeing anything over there. You know what? We're going to pull back for a turn. I want to see if I can maybe force him to step out and come to us. I mean, Androns are fairly predictable that way. You might as well go ahead and grab a couple more rockets. Right, can't do both in the same turn. Alright, come on, Androns. Come and get me. Alright, he didn't, which is worrying. So, I want to take a look what's over here. Maybe we can kind of take this side. Maybe we got lucky and our rocket killed this guy. Okay, we got that guy up there. Alright, I think we have this side. So, what we're going to do is kind of step off to the side here. And bring our shotgunner down this way. Yep, I know he's there. You can step there to provide cover for him. Our other shotgunner can kind of move around to this thing and take cover behind it. Yep, I know he's there. Keep moving. Okay, because if we can take a side, that makes things a lot easier on us in the long term. Alright, you're going to run back here. It's not the greatest cover ever. Yep, I know he's there. Keep moving, please. Nope. Whew, okay, got lucky there. Alright, you move to there. And then hopefully, we can either draw them into this corridor where the sniper can do his job, or we can at the very least kind of focus on them without having to worry about getting flanked. So let's see what we got. Oh, we see somebody. But... okay, who sees him? Oh, he's right there. Okay. You can't shoot him. You can't... well, you can, but not reliably. You got a pretty good shot on him. Why can't you shoot him then? That's weird. Okay, take a step forward. Just take a peek over that way. Step forward. Crouch. And let's move this guy forward. We'll move him to there, but we'll have to take a step back because we're right wide open. It's not a great shot, though, I won't lie. So we have 54 to spend. Yeah. Nice. Can we do that again? Let me see. 26. Come on. Yes! Oh, and he was the last... wait, what? There was 2 in there. I'm almost sure there was. Alright, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. And look, Jennifer Murray survived. She's going to be out for 21 days, which is a right royal pain in the ass. Because we can't really afford that right now. But at least we're coming home with some money. We destroyed a lot of stuff to do that, unfortunately. So not as good of a payday as we could have otherwise had. But at least we're bringing everybody home. We don't have to worry about soldiers. This might be the boost we need to be able to continue this playthrough. I don't know, guys. I don't have a good feeling about this, but I'm going to stick her out right to the end. You know, I'm not giving up until the game tells me that I've lost. So if this is either going to be a triumphant return from the underdog, or it's going to be a slow descent into hell. Either way, I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. So long.